guys, welcome back. Thank you so much for joining me. I am really excited to do this video for you guys because I'm gonna share with you guys some secrets that I do on an everyday basis when it comes to my beauty routine to keep me looking a little bit more polished and put together. One thing that you have to remember is that it's all about the details. So pay attention to the details of your beauty routine because they are going to make the biggest difference. Tip number one, I'm going to start off with a face primer. I think face primer is really important for me when it comes to makeup application because it evens out my skin surface. If you have large pores, this is a really great product to get. Depending on what you want to purchase, there's so many products out there, but definitely invest in a good face primer. It's going to make the biggest difference when it comes to applying your makeup. A face primer is really going to help you with filling in your pores, fine lines and wrinkles, evening out your skin surface. Sometimes, depending on what face primer you get, it can also mattify your skin. So all I like to do is just take a little bit of my face primer before I do anything after moisturizer, and after the moisturizer sinks into my skin, I just take a little bit and I do it on my T-zone because this is the area where typically most of us is where we need it the most because that's where the oil starts to extract the most and your makeup starts to lift. So if you have a barrier between your skin, it's also going to protect your skin against makeup. If you have a barrier between your skin and the makeup, right in between, nothing can get past it. And also your skin is protected from everyday chemicals and just pollution in everyday life. Alright guys, so I'm going to share with you guys another tip. Now this little pill box is full of some of my lipsticks that I have. I've been decluttering my makeup collection and I found this pill box at my local, I forgot where. Just at a local store here, and basically what I like to do is I like to depot all of the lipsticks that I have that I feel like, you know, the tubes are not that pretty and I need to condense my makeup collection. Plus this is also really great for me when I travel because I can take many different shades instead of having all of these different tubes that I have to open up. I can definitely see the colors in here. So what you can do for the fall time, guys, is take your orange lipsticks or even peaches and just take a foundation brush and start by dabbing just a tiny bit of this lipstick, and you can start by dabbing this onto your face. What I like about it, guys, is that now I don't have to store away my favorite summertime bright lipsticks. Plus, the color payoff is really intense and you can have all of these cream blushes in a sense with lipsticks. The formula of lipsticks also makes it glide on really easily and it kind of gives it like a dewy finish, so it adds a little bit more of a glow or a healthy look to your skin. Now that it's fall, I know we're going to be drinking a lot more coffee. I know I'm going to be drinking pumpkin spice lattes, but that can really start to stain my teeth. So that's why I've added the Crest 3D White Brilliance toothpaste system, which is a 2-step process, 1 minute each, so it's not going to be like an extra thing that you have to do. This daily toothpaste does contain technology pretty advanced that couldn't really be contained within one single tube, which is why you have step 1, which is the deep cleaning one, and then step 2 is going to whiten and polish your teeth. So you want to start off with step number 1 and brush for 1 whole minute. This step is going to provide a deep clean that you can feel from the very first use. Then, without rinsing, but after spitting, you want to apply the whitening finisher to your toothbrush and continue brushing for 1 more minute. And now you can just rinse this off to reveal your brighter and whiter smile. One thing among the many things that I love about fall is a dark lip. I think we all go crazy over a dark brown lip or like a deep burgundy, like a really, really dark, intense red. I love to go from matte to glossy and right in between. I just love rocking a dark lip. Now let me show you guys a few tips that I like to incorporate when it comes to wearing any sort of dark lipstick. First thing I like to do is always prep my lips by adding some concealer and concealing all of the edges, and actually my lips entirely. Next, I like to just dust a little bit of powder to set the concealer in place, and this is really just going to give me a nice foundation for my lip liner. It's going to go on a lot more smoothly, the lip color is going to last a lot longer as well, and I'm able to really define the shape of my lips. Now I'm taking this lip liner and I'm just starting to outline the shape of my lips. If you want, you can definitely make them slightly bigger by drawing right outside your natural lip line, just depending on whatever look you're going for. So I am just going to carefully line my lips and really take my time doing this. This way it comes out a little bit more perfect than if I would have rushed. So now that I have my desired shape, I'm just going to start by filling in my lips using a liquid lipstick in this gorgeous dark red color. Now this really helps, this whole process that I just did really helps my lips look a lot more polished and clean whenever I'm rocking a dark lip, because it could be a little bit messy, but following these guidelines is going to ensure that you have this beautiful, perfect dark lip. So I'm going to start off this hairstyle by parting the center of my hair, making a really straight part. And then I'm going to take my 2 index fingers and I'm going to section off a section of hair right around the crown of my head, and then I'm going to clip this out the way. I'm also going to separate 2 small sections of hair that are going to frame the face. Now to the first section of hair that I'm taking, I am going to mist it with some flexible hold hairspray because I want it to be a little bit more polished than usual. I'm just going to run a brush through it, and what I'm going to do is just braid this section of hair into a traditional braid all the way down to the tip. And I'm just going to secure the end with a black elastic tie, and now I'm going to repeat the same process on the other section of hair. And then you just want to separate the braid by just opening it up through the center. This is going to give it more volume and it's going to look a lot thicker. So now for the front sections of hair that are framing my face, I'm just going to take a curling wand and I'm going to curl both of the sections outwards. This way my face has a little bit of movement and they're not just like super straight strands. So now I'm going to take this back section of hair that I had clipped up. I did mist a little bit of hairspray so it can have some hold, and I'm going to take one of those black elastic ties as well and just comb a little tiny ponytail. This is my little guy trying to help me. He's such a little helper. But anyways, so I'm taking one of these hair donuts. All you do is put the hair donut through the ponytail, and then you just want to start by wrapping the hair around the bun, around the donut. And then you're going to secure it with 2 hairpins. Last but not least, I'm just going to start by wrapping the braids, and I am bringing them through the back, and then I'm going to bring them around the hair bun, and taking a hairpin, I'm just going to clip that on the end of the braid, and I'm going to do the same thing with my other braid. What I really love about this look is that you have the polished bun, you have some really textured and gorgeous framing pieces around your face, and then you have some braids, which are definitely my favorite and I love, 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 especially during the fall time. So just imagine wearing some really thick, chunky scarves and then having this gorgeous updo. So you have to pay attention to every single detail, even all the way down to your nails. I know sometimes we forget about having a nice manicure and a pedicure and our cuticles are all crazy, but trust me, that makes the biggest difference because your nail polish, your nail color, your cuticles, your fingers, your hands, that's really all part of your entire look. So you want to make sure that your hands are always nice and moisturized. You have a really nice and clean manicure. I like to use, I know in the for fall, sometimes I like to do darker shades of colors and even brights. But also for fall, something that's very popular is a very soft shade of pink. So a variety of different shades of pink, but majorly like the really soft ones. So this color from Olivia Palermo is such a gorgeous shade of pink. It's called My Off-Duty Nude, and it's a beautiful, beautiful shade because it just makes your nails look really nice and clean. And even if you get a little chip, it's not really gonna be that noticeable. So you can get away with having chips or even going a few days without having a manicure when you wear a color that's a lot more softer and not as noticeable, but still it makes your nails look a lot better than if you just were going bare. Alright guys, so we have come to the end of today's video. Please make sure to show me your beautiful smile using #GetPolished, and I cannot wait to see it. So thank you so much for watching once again, and I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye!